When it comes to forming friendships in the gay community, even though I'm technically an autistic spade, basically someone that is in the spectrum of autism, but that is asexual, right? This has been in my mind for a little while now. Beside of me just wanting to earn my castle back, which is my apartment that my brother, mother, and I got evicted on the 18th of August, and I hope that for anyone that may not feel bothered by my voice, you can actually check out the link and or the URL in the header of my TikTok page so that you can see my channel. And I have the GoFundMe link if or URL if you want to donate as well. There is a handful of issues that I do not like about the LGBT, right, aka the gay community itself. As someone that basically have seen a YouTuber named Cheesy that does play Mario Party Superstars and heard that he's gay, right? Which is awesome, by the way. I basically thought, damn, why not just talk about something gay related as a gamer myself, so to speak, right? Basically, someone that's gay, but they are a gamer, right? Because instead, it was, you would add the Y in it between the M and the E. One of the reasons is the hookup. I don't like to say the word hookup culture. I know straight people do this as well. I would consider myself as somewhat romantic, but this would be, make this simple, it'd be being ace, right? Or ace. But I still find boys attractive, right? In an emotional, essential POV. There's just so many practices. As long as it's consensual and there's no rape involved and there's no harm, no to health, so to speak, is that if you think about Grindr, for example, okay, which is supposed to be a gay, I thought it was a dating app, but it's a hookup app. There would be a ton of men that only want to have a no strings attached, which stands for NSA. I thought NSA means NASA, like the space program, but without the extra A, right? I remember when I used Grindr a long time ago when I was in high school, I did got taken advantage of this to foreign friendships on there, aka being raped, right? And I didn't know that it was okay to say no because of that being gay means that you had to give the guy sex without your consent, because my school didn't really teach me this. And that's one thing that really bothers me a lot, or quite frequently, because of how if you want to be friend with another gay, bi, well, even pan man, but well, okay, that's more like for personality wise, but it could happen mostly towards the gay man, right? You have to sleep with them, even though that's not always the case. But from my experience, I've always have encountered those type of men that. So I've switched the word between men, boys, guys, whatever, because it's, you know, I want to use all that in the same category. You know, I like to use the term boy because I feel like that myself, and because of my appearance, I want to be able to befriend them just because I want to allow them to give me anal, and I'm not into that. Nor am I into oral either. That's what being ace is. I mean, I do not mind viewing porn, but gay porn, but I do not want to do it in person. I still consider myself as a virgin because of what has happened to me. Long story on that, right? Another thing that really does bother me is the mask for mask. There's nothing wrong with being a masculine gay guy, so to speak. Same thing for feminine. However, though, what does bother me, including on Grindr, right, is that there are men that will put no femmes. This say that you don't have, like, you have preference for masculine men, and that you're not interested in dating a man that might be a little bit more sensitive, right, or maybe more colorful. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't put them down, and vice versa for the feminine men as well. But I noticed that in order to basically being loved by other men, you gotta be seen as, quote, straight acting, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why, that's just been on my mind for a while. Because I'm more the colorful and, well, if you could definitely tell the way I dress, and this is basically the the apartment that I lived in for 6 years that I've been dying to get back, and that is supposed to be a tree that they had to cut down because I guess it was blocked to one of our neighbors' apartment windows. I missed that tree. I just don't understand why that us gay. Well, I don't think I want to include myself as gay here because I belong in a ace spade group, so to speak, just to treat each other the same. We all have preferences. I just don't understand that. And another thing that does bother me as well is how in Pride parades, I just want to name like 3 different reasons. Like during Pride Month, there'll be a ton of men. I know women do this too, like being topless and whatnot. That's not okay. Like showing your boobs. But the thing is, for men, they would be in their strap or being like in maybe their boxers, I think, which is not okay in public. Because if you want to have people respect you for being gay, you cannot desexualize yourself. And don't get me started for number 4, right? Would be having your own fetish towards the public. Let's just say that you're into lover, right? Or doggy play. Do not do that in public. Do not do that in public during Pride Month. That's not okay. At least for me personally, because you're just going to give homophobes a really great reason to bash you because you're thinking that, oh, being gay means you're really sexual. No. For me personally, if I was holding another boy's hand, it would be waving both the ace and autistic flag along with the gay flag because, well, I support the gay community as someone that's ace, right? And that's on the spectrum. And basically just expressing to the globe that, you know, there's nothing wrong with showing affection to the same sex, which is another boy, so to speak. But not just being half naked. Okay? Like, if you think about the beach, well, that's different. But this is, like, more sexual than the beach. Like, you talk about, like, maybe, like, almost not wearing anything at all. If you're wearing your jockstrap and you're getting an erection, right? And you're showing pride in that, or flashing dildos, that is really disturbing and disgusting. And if I'm homophobic for that, then, well, I'm guessing I'm labeled as a homophobe just for having the gay community being protected, because that's not the way to go during Pride Month. That's not how the way you do it. I hope this actually is a great list to just to share. Enough said.